Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. We're at Rockport Beach. I'm going to make myself a little breakfast, head over to Bayside, pick up my buddy Greg, and drive about 50 or so miles to Goliad, Texas. I got some dehydrated eggs, a sliced up Roma tomato, half an avocado, and some cheddar cheese. Breakfast of champions. Definitely looking forward to the trip. I've been up here quite a few times before. And we're going to start off at the historic Goliad Courthouse. Now, I've done 4 videos about Goliad already. And if you look in the description of this video, it has a link to those 4 videos. Since I'm coming back, I do want to show the courthouse. I love these old courthouses. This one was built in 1894. It was damaged during hurricanes over the years and repaired. It's very similar, and some would say almost identical, to the courthouse in Rockport, Texas. Same designers, same builders. But it's here in the little town square of Goliad, just a few minutes from the state park and other historical sites. And I love Texas town squares. In the description, I have one video showing the Texas State Park here in Goliad, another showing the historic areas and mission they have here in Goliad. I have a video about the Blue Quail restaurant. Greg's never eaten there. We're going to get some cream of jalapeno soup from there today. And also about the Fanning Battlefield, which is a good distance from here, about halfway to Victoria, Texas. Does anyone know what's going on with these cows around town? They kind of remind me of Port Aransas with the Farley boats. I've seen 4 or 5 cows around town just today, and I never really noticed them before. All the buildings here are, well, most of the buildings in the town square here are very traditional and well kept. The library is right here in the town square. There's another one of those cows. The Blue Quail, it's a restaurant that I first saw on Texas Bucket List. And that's what made me come here to the Blue Quail initially. And yeah, check out that Blue Quail video if you get a chance. Really good food, friendly people, and Greg has lived in this area his whole life and has never had cream of jalapeno soup. It's cheesy, it's buttery, it's delicious. It's got a kick to it, but just like a jalapeno kick. And it might even be one of those stronger jalapenos. They must have had all different color paint left for that one. But I always enjoy seeing these town squares. Like I've said, I've been here before. So we're going to try to find some new things to show you guys that are just a little bit different than what we usually show. But like I said, most of the buildings here in this town square are very well maintained. And yeah, really a pleasure to come to Goliad. And the ride here with Greg was great. We just talked about stuff, and I just wanted to spend time hanging out with Greg today and not necessarily filming everything. Wanted to get him some soup, but we're definitely going to get the Greg cam. Well, guys, Greg is inside the Blue Quail right now, getting us some cream of jalapeno soup to go. There's a park down the street. We're going to go be 2 old men eating soup in the park. Party time, baby. On the way to pick up Greg this morning, I stopped and saw my friends at the mail center. I got 2 things. First one came from Amazon. It says, "A gift for you for fuel or whatever is needed. Thanks for the great videos, Mike." It's my buddy Mike. Thank you, Mike. And Mike sent me not 1, but 2 Visa gift cards. And they are awesome for gasoline. Mike, thank you very much, buddy. Amazing. I really do appreciate it. I got to meet Mike. Mike, it's got to be like 2 years now. And I hope I get to see you soon, buddy. So thank you. I got a package, U.S. priority mail. And this one's from A Surfer. He's got a good channel, link in description. It says, Dennis, hello, hope all is well. Here are some Hawaiian treats for you. Hope you enjoy. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend, A Surfer. And what do we got here? Hawaiian Host Carmatics. Maui Carmatics. Pretty cool. Caramel. This is Jade Wet Lee Hing Pineapple. Wet Lee Hing Pineapple. That looks really interesting. I've never had that before. And then there's a whole bunch of macadamia nuts. Maui onion garlic. And there's 5, 6, 8 maybe of these. A Surfer has a really good channel. My favorite is he'll do some underwater photography showing the sea turtles in Hawaii, tropical fish. Sometimes he'll get right in the middle of a wave. He's a surfer, A Surfer. And he also does, he collects cards, and they call it ripping when you open the packs on camera. I think there's something there for everyone, so check him out, A Surfer. And buddy, thank you very much for the gifts. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you. Well, we had our food, guys. It was absolutely delicious. Had some cream of jalapeno soup and some saltines. Greg got us spoons and napkins. We're two happy old men. Branch River Park. Kayakers pay attention. First off, how awesome is this fence? I've never noticed this park before. There's so much to do in Goliad. I wasn't necessarily looking for a park. But this park is on a dead-end road. And I believe the road is going to take us down to the San Antonio River. Now, I pulled up on this and I said, what the hell is that? And Greg said, you walk along it and you pull your kayak along the side there down to the river. Greg looked at that. Greg never saw one before. And that's exactly what it is. So we got the Greg cam working here. And Greg was nice enough to walk the slick metal walkway covered in rust to bring us down to the San Antonio River. It's on a decline, so be careful. And the humidity is so bad today, it's actually wet. It's a little slippery. Greg did not see this step right here. And we almost lost Greg right there. Fortunately, he's got better balance than all of us. That step was slicker than a slop jar. But yeah, that'd be a good spot to launch a kayak. I'd imagine it'd be a little tough to get it back up. But after that, we just drove around the side streets of the town square to see what we could find, a little garden center, and just looking for things I haven't necessarily shown you before. All of the big things like the Mission and Goliad State Park and the blue quail, that says Fanning on it. I've never seen that one before. There is a Fanning similar marker over in the state park that we'll just swing by real quick. But in my other videos, I go into details and give a little bit of history. This is about the person. I believe this park is called Fort Fun Park. It's set on the map. And it does have a playground to the right, but I always have trouble reading these older signs. Fanning Plaza. So you can freeze that and give it a read if you want. And they got a lot of no alcohol signs in here, so I guess it was popular. You got some cannons. Popular to go down to the park here. and bring some alcohol with you. Something must have happened, but there's a little playground over there. I had never noticed this before. This is right along the highway, and Greg pointed out that this is the rodeo grounds. Now, facing the main road here, they have it designed to be historical, and it mentions some of the events and some of the major tourist attractions here. But I never knew there was a Goliad rodeo, and I don't know if they call it the rodeo fairgrounds or what exactly the name is. This trip was more just about getting out of the house. Greg and I do it once a month and just go for a ride. And we got to Goliad pretty quick. There wasn't any traffic, just doing the speed limit, especially from Bayside. It wasn't far. Went right through Refugio. And yeah, it looks like a good spot. It's a little small town rodeo. So when the circuit comes through, this is where they have it. And they have a dedicated site to that. So I just thought that was pretty cool. That is the statue for Ignacio Zaragoza, the hero of the Battle of Puebla, which is why we celebrate Cinco de Mayo. He is born in Goliad. That is the Fanning Memorial and Burial Site for Fanning and many of his troops. And we cover that in the videos in the description. And this is the mission that I won't even attempt to pronounce, because I will butcher it and you all won't be happy. This is actually not the mission. This is like Studio La Bahia. And then the actual mission is over in Goliad State Park. This is still considered part of Goliad State Park. And they have a lot of flags. There's a famous one. Anyone know what that one's called? I do. I had to look it up last time I was here, but I do. They got the old doors. Good amount of visitors. Also, right in front of here, they have the childhood home of Ignacio Zaragoza was moved here. There's the mission. We go inside there in the other videos, and it is awesome. Guys, Goliad's beautiful. If you want details, please watch those other videos. They're worth it. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for hanging in. Thanks for riding with us today. And above all, thanks for watching.